making fresh garlic bread at home. It's one thing to buy the loaf from the store and just whip up your own garlic butter at home, but let's make the whole thing from scratch. I'm going to start by proofing my yeast, which is just water, yeast, a little bit of honey. Wait till it starts to bubble, then I'm going to pour in some extra virgin olive oil, some salt, and a mixture of bread flour and all-purpose flour. Once I've mixed it on speed 2 for about 4 minutes, I'm going to turn it off, let it sit for about 10 minutes, and do another mix for 4 minutes. Oil a bowl, put a little bit more oil on top so that it doesn't dry out, cover it with plastic wrap, and let it sit until it doubles in size. I don't know why dough doubling is so satisfying, but it just is. Look at this. It's like magic. Okay, we're going to take the dough out. We're going to flatten it out. We're going to roll it up just like you would a little burrito, and then we are going to shape it into the shape of a French loaf. We have to let this rise for another 45 minutes, and honestly, I really should have used one of my proofing baskets to prevent this from getting too flat, but it was an afterthought. Anyway, I'm going to make an egg wash, and I am going to put this in the oven until it is nice and brown and crispy. While that's getting a little cool, we're going to work on our garlic butter. I'm going to start with room temperature butter. I'm going to add a ton of garlic, fresh chopped parsley, salt, pepper. If you want, you can add onion powder and garlic powder. Mix everything together. I'm going to only use half of this loaf, so I'm chop it in half and then cut it in half again. Smother this thing with what's going to feel like too much butter, but don't you dare stop. And then the last step is going to be to sprinkle some fresh grated Parmesan cheese on both sides. And then of course, we're going to stick it back in the oven to get nice and crispy and golden brown. So good. There's nothing better than